Hello, a happy morning to all of you. In last video, we have seen the question answer related to living and non-living things. So, in that video, we will see the next topic. So, my dear student, open your EVS textbook and see page number 3. The point name, the relationship between all living things in the environment. Now student, we are living in our family. Means in family we having the some relationship. Same, in that point we will see the relationship between all living things in the environment. Already we have seen there are the so many things in our environment. Now let's see, water and air are a part of the environment. All living things need them. Living things also need food. They get their food from the environment. We all know that we are the living things, and for living, which things we are needed? Yes, we need water, air. We also need food. And tell me, from where we get that all these things? Answer is what? From our environment. Whatever living things need to survive, they get from their environment. Survive means for living, means जगण्यासाठी. Whatever living things need to survive, they get from their environment. Bird build nest. So what is mean by nest? See, this is a nest म्हणजे घरट. Now where the birds lives? In that nest. They need cotton, twigs and threads to build them. Means for making the nest, which things bird are needed? Cotton, twigs, threads. They get these things from the environment. And from where we get that things? From the environment. See, cotton, twigs and threads. These all things bird get from the environment. Okay, student? Human beings use so many things from the environment. We get cotton, wool and silk from our environment. Now we all the human beings. Now we use so many things from our environment in our day-to-day life. Such example, we get cotton, wool and silk from our environment, and we weave clothes from them. Whatever we wear, that clothes we get from the environment. See, what is this? This is a cotton plant. Have you seen that? This is a cotton plant. And what is this? This is a frocks, shirt. From where we make that frock and shirt? By using cotton. Okay, student? Now see downside. What is this? This is a sheep. Sheep give us wool. In winter, we are using the woolen clothes made from that sheep wools. See downside. We make things like mats, basket, paper from material in our paper, from material in our environment. We build houses using clay and stone and wood. These materials too we get from our environment. Now see, do you know mat, basket and paper? These materials we get from our environment, and also we build houses. Now which things we are using for making that houses? See, this is house. Which things are needed? Wood, clay and stone. We build houses using clay, stone and wood. These materials we get from our environment. Next, the seeds of some plants are scattered by the wind. As a result, seedling of those plants grow in new places. Thus, plants to get help from their environment. Scatter means ते पसरतात. The seeds of some plants are scattered by the wind. वाऱ्याने ज्या काही सीड्स असतात त्या विखरल्या जातात किंवा पसरल्या जातात. As a result, seedling of those plants grow in new places. आणि त्या पसरल्याने दुसऱ्या जागेवरती on new places, new plant grow. Thus, plant to get help from their environment. So, in this way, new plants are formed. Living things take many things from their environment. That effect does that have on the environment? Means we are taking so many things from the environment. Now what effect does that have on the environment? Is any effect on that environment? Yes, sometimes it harmful to our environment. Sometimes we cutting the trees, so it harmful to the environment. Animals like vultures and foxes eat the flesh of dead animal. Thus, they clean the environment while they satisfy their hunger. Now animals, do you know vultures, gizzard and foxes? Fox means कोल्हा. Eat the flesh of dead animal. काय खाता ते? Dead animal. जे मेलेले असतात ते animals. Thus, they clean the environment while they satisfy their hunger. Hunger म्हणजे भूक. त्यांची भूक कशी भागवतात? ते जे मेलेले animals असतात, dead animals, they are eating that animals. So that's why they satisfy their hunger. Remains of dead animals decay. They mix with the soil. Leaves falls off the trees. They too rot and get mixed in the soil. This makes the soil fertile. Plants get nourishment from the fertile soil. Now, only that vulture and foxes not eating all dead animal. Some dead animals are mixed with the soil. So, and also the leaves of many trees falls on the ground. So what happen? They also rot and mix in the soil. Rot means they are also decomposed in that soil. This makes soil fertile. Fertile soil means सुपीक जमीन. That dead animals and leaves of the trees, they mix with that soil. So that's why this makes soil fertile. Plant get nourishment from the fertile soil. So in that fertile soil, plant get proper nourishment, means proper growth of plant in that fertile soil. Thus, living things bring about changes in non-living things too. Living things bring about the changes in non-living things. Okay, student, understood the relationship between living and non-living things? Okay, student, have you observed the sheep? See, this is a sheep. What do you observe in that sheep? Now tell me, what does sheep eat? Yes, sheep eat the leaves of plant. See, and sheep body is covered with wool. The sheep feeds on the leaves of shrub. What does the sheep eat? Leaves of shrub. See, this is the leaves of shrub. And while eating the leaves of shrub, what happens? Some shrub, see, this is a shrub, can caught into the wool of sheep. What is mean by caught? Caught means they chipaktat. See, this is a sheep body, and where that shrub caught? कुठे चिपकले ते? sheepच्या bodyला. Then after that what happen? When the sheep goes somewhere else, the seeds may fall off there, and you know sheep go here and there. Then what happen? These shrub fall off there, and after that what happen? Whenever that shrub falls on that place, new plants are grow. Thus, the sheep helps new seedling of shrub to grow in many different places. Seedlings means small plant. So in this way, the sheep, which is an animal, and the shrub, which is plant, helps to each other. Okay, student? They both are living things, and they both having helps to each other. They having some relationship with each other. Okay, understood? Now, student, let's revise our first unit. See, open your page number 5. What we have learned. First point, there are many things in our environment. Some of them are living and some are non-living. Means two types of things, living and non-living things. Living things can move on their own. We have seen the example of sparrow. Living things need food. Food helps them to grow. We see sparrow eat the food, means insect, grains. Living things produce young ones like themselves. Sparrow can produce same sparrow like themselves. Living things are of two kinds. Which are they? Plants and animals. Have you seen that? Living things get all that they need from the environment, and whatever the living things need, they get from the environment. Living things bring about changes in non-living things too. Means living things कशात changes करतात? In non-living things. All living things in the environments depends upon each other. Means all living things depends on each other. See, they both are living and they depends on each other. Now see, always remember, the needs of all living things are fulfilled by the things in the environment. Such living things should not be allowed to go waste. We must take care that we do not cause harm to the environment. What they tell? Means all our needs are fulfilled from the environment. So, we do not waste the things, and we also take care of the things and not cause harm to the environment. Okay, student, understood the first chapter? Our environment. Okay. Now in next video, we will solve the exercise. Okay, thank you.